remember when I was in the restaurant when me and Nechama, Rabbi Price's daughter, got engaged, that Nechama called her father to let him know the good news. And the first thing when he got on the phone, he didn't say Mazel Tov. He didn't say, what's your name, where are you from? He asked me, do you know who hit the shot heard around the world? Do you know which baseball player hit the shot heard around the world? And for me, I thought this was really unique that my future father-in-law, I know he was a big rabbi, would speak and would ask me about sports because he knew that sports was something that made me feel comfortable. Sports is something that I like. And yes, I did know the answer to the question. It was a little unfair that he asked me a question from 60, 70 years ago before I was born. But I did know the answer. The answer is Bobby Thompson. And I was very impressed right away with my father-in-law that he was able to lower himself to my level, to speak on my terms. Alright, we're here in the Price residence with Yeshiva Price, my brother-in-law, the son of Rabbi Price. I want to just recount some instances, some memorable stories that occurred with my father-in-law. I remember there was a story once when my father-in-law met one of the students in Neveh who was suntanning, and he agreed to suntan with the student in order that the student should come and learn with him. Do you remember that story, Yehuda?
Yeah.
What happened exactly? Your father met the student and he was suntanning with him?
Yeah.
Why did he agree to suntan with him?
Because he said if he's gonna come tan with him, he's gonna come on. So in order that he should come to learn with him, so he went to tan with him.
So even though it's not something that your father normally would have done, right, suntanning, because he was a big rabbi, but he did that in order to convince the student to learn, and he actually learned with him, right, the student?
Right.
Shlomo Price is a famous rabbi in Neveh. He has Gedolim pictures all over. You have one of his Gedolim pictures?
Yes, I do.
You do? How much did you buy it for?
I don't actually own it myself, but my father has all these cool pictures.
Can you sell it to me?
No.
Whoa, come on.
There's another story where my father-in-law was very makpid in Shmiras Einayim and watching his eyes not to see a woman dressed immodestly. A lot of times when he would walk in the street, he would take off his glasses. There was actually a funny incident where he met, who did he meet? Yehuda?
My mother.
He met his wife, my mother-in-law, in the street, but because he wasn't wearing his glasses, he didn't recognize his own wife. So eventually, I guess they figured it out, and he realized who it was. But just to show the Shmiras Einayim, how careful he was in mitzvos to make sure to take off his glasses. He shouldn't see anything immodestly. Even a big rabbi, people might mock him and say it's funny to take off your glasses, but he still did that. He wanted to make sure that he would maintain the highest levels of kedusha, and eventually he recognized his wife, right? One more story I want to talk about my father-in-law. Even though he was very sick later years in his life, he was in the ICU. One time a clown came in to the ICU in order to make the patients happy. You remember what the clown said to your father?
Yeah, he said them that he doesn't need to make him happy because he makes the people happy.
Because my father-in-law always had a big smile on his face, right? Even when he went through difficult times in his life, he always had a big smile plastered on his face. He always gave everyone a big shalom aleichem. made everyone happy, despite his struggles. And that's just an amazing thing, that someone who had to deal with so much adversity in his life always had a smile on his face, to the point that he would even elicit from a clown to say that he made the clown happy, or he made other people happy more than the clown made others happy.
V'frois cheshchas halem bin foy la yekum tardemo yigboy ratzadik chem belimod hamosar v'ni